What a wonderful.
Hello and welcome back to Budgets, Bargains and BS. I'm Gemma and today we are doing a weekly budget with me. So because I've decided to change the way I'm doing things and I'm doing a zero-based budget now, which means that there's not going to be any kind of spare money or just basically beforehand I was like leaving a little buffer as an excuse and, you know, saying it was for an emergency or if there's anything cropped up. But in truth, I was just spending it on crap that I didn't need and like not really thinking about my spending. So those old habits started to creep back in and I just really want to just focus on that. So everything's going to have like a designated purpose. And yeah, we will go through that now for week 1 of November. So as always, we start with income. And I've said this before, but I'll say it again. I do a very basic income. Our weekly wage will normally come to more than that. That's just what I like to put down as a sort of safety net, and then we do our actual afterwards. So currently there is £152.16 in our account, and that was left from week 5 of October. I'm going to make sure that that stays there and it is used as part of this week 1 of November's budget. So we'll add that up together and that gives us £912.16. Then we come down to our bills. So my weekly bills for that week is Netflix at £6.99, British Gas at £60 and Sofa at £110. And then we've got as car finance at £246.75. If we add that up, gives us £423.74. Take that off for our total income. Leaves us with £488.42. Then we can come down to our cash envelopes. So we'll start with the regulars. And that is food at £100 for the week, fuel at 40, tobacco at 20, money for my husband is 30, money for me is 20. Add that up. Gives us £210 on that. Minus that off of what we've got left. Leaves us with £278.42. And then we come down to debt. So for debt then, we are paying £100 to Sainsbury's, £20 to MBNA, which gives us £120 in total. Minus that off, what we had left over leaves us with £158.42. Then we come down to challenges. Now we do only have one challenge at the minute, which is this Christmas challenge. Now, it does show that I've got 3 coloured in. However, there is only £20 in there. Because I think it was either week 4 or week 5. I think it was, no, it was week 4 of October. It was one of them weeks where I just kind of went off track and ended up taking £40 out of there, which was super annoying, but you know, it is what it is. So we're going to do £40, and that then brings that up to what it should be at. So in week 2 of November, so because I know I've got about £118 left, we are going to forward plan that and put some of that into week 2's expenses. So I'm just going to section it off and put these 3 expenses that are all in week 2. And what I will do, I have a Monzo account, and I'm gonna transfer those 3 £30 into that Monzo pot, and then we'll bring them back in week 2. So it'll come as part of the rollover money, and then we can budget into week 2 then. So we've got 90 and 40, so that makes it £130 there. Minus that off what we had left, and that leaves us with £28 and 42 pence. Now I do want to leave about £20 in the account, just in case, you know, there is a bill that is slightly higher. Sometimes, you know, your phone bill can sometimes be slightly higher. For example, if Netflix put their charges up and I didn't realise, it's for that sort of thing. It's I know it sounds like I'm making an excuse, which is what I'm trying to avoid by leaving a buffer, but because it's only a small amount, it's not like I'm going to go and spend that. That is week 1 of November's budget plan, and then on Thursday, which is when we get our pay slips, I can go in and fill all of these out and find out what we've got actually. Now, if there is obviously more than what we had planned, I will again add some more expenses down here that are part of week 2's and carry that over, because week 2 is kind of like our big bill week. We've got his mortgage, we've got a couple of other bills, and so it'd be nice to be able to carry some over. But by putting it into that designated pot in Monzo, it means that I don't see it in the account and I don't spend it. Week 5 of October, I've been trying to do this where it's like zero based, and I'm just leaving what the buffer is, and everything else has got designated pots and designated things to go into. So it reduces my spending drastically, and it is working 100%. So yeah, we're gonna give it a go this way. That is what I think will be best for me. So yeah, I've had a load of videos put out this week, so I am so sorry, but there's like 2 weeks of the month where I have just my cash stuffing videos and that's it, and then it gets to the end of the month and I have so many videos to put out, and I don't want to throw them all out on the same day. I just want to like vary a little bit, so it has been pretty non-stop for me this week. So yeah, thank you so much for watching, and I will see you next time. Bye.